Okay, my dogs love squash, so you're gonna watch this, especially the little one. He loves squash. Cocoa Bear loves squash. So does Buddy. So does Daisy. So does the mama. The mama is the one without a tail, and the others are her children. Okay, so see how convenient this is? Hopefully you have a kitchen situation like this. This is what my dog's like, okay? So we have to share with the dogs first. I don't cut that part off because why? The other part is more crunchy. So I can hear my pans getting nice and hot. And when you weigh this, when like you're gonna like be doing your meal, it's mostly water. You're gonna have like so much volume when you are eating. Okay, I'm trying to make them like relatively the same size. So you may have to like vary when you cut things so that it kind of stays in the same, you know, size to like try to cook as evenly as possible. Watch out. So I don't have any fats in here because when these cook, especially with salt, they're gonna lube up. So you don't need to add fat to that. Okay, and in fact, let me go ahead and add some of our salt. When we're doing the zucchini or summer squash, whatever this is, I just keep adding to it and then like adding to the pan. And then by the time I'm done cutting, it's only a few more minutes to where it gets really bright in their colors. And that's when you know it's done. And then you can take it off of the stove and into a container and it'll still cook a little bit longer. By the way, we are 50 minutes in. We are doing so good on time. I already did a content post. I already worked out. I already checked in with my clients. Like, this is how we do it. This is how we motherfucking do it. So good. 2.5 minutes left on the chicken. I can't wait for you to see it. We're just going to give it a quick stir. See, you don't want to add fat to this. Not that fat is bad. It's just that when we're doing our macros, we're going to get a good amount of fat from our animals. And then like if we want to have like a nut butter or something, a nut butter. Okay, so this is a dog piece again. I think Coco actually prefers zucchini. What do you think? No? I don't know what he wants. He might want chicken, but he's not getting chicken. Okay, I'm just gonna have this ready for the chicken. Okay, so with the zucchini, why make it hard? Cut it first so that you have more control. And then chop them up. So easy. Careful of your nails. Don't fuck up your nails. Priorities. Priorities. Keep going with the squash. Oh my God, do you see this? So good. So good. We'll put it right here. Let's see how the squash is. Oh yeah, so good. See, beautiful, delicious. Look at one rogue over there. I think I'm gonna actually throw it away. I'm not gonna mix it in, you know, just in case. Coco doesn't want any squash. You don't want any. You keep saying no. Good. Dump them in. Give them a little stir. Yes. Oh my God, it's so good. Let's put a little bit more salt. Yeah, so good. You don't need to put salt in if you don't want to. And this is probably going to melt. That's why I was using the big salt instead of a smaller Himalayan one. I wonder who will watch this whole freaking thing. If you're watching right now, you should comment. So they're all going to basically be like that one. And yes, some of them will be overcooked. But we don't give a shit. It is not that big of a deal. So an even faster way, excuse me, Coco, is to put a ring on it. Just kidding. Put a lid on it. and it'll cook even faster. And we'll just lower the heat. Let's check on, oh yeah, turkey's coming along. Squash. My dogs are so cute. Oh my God, look at my little dogs. We are an hour and 6 minutes in. We done. Zucchini takes a couple times like in the storage to drain it. So a lot of times like I'll start with a big container and then as the days go on, it gets into a smaller container, but I drain it because they're constantly gonna be secreting water. See how pretty that is? Hey, remember. We'll use this one for now. I have a refrigerator at the office that I work at. So a lot of times what will happen is when I'm cooking, I'll do stuff like this and then put in a smaller container to keep some at the office so I'm not bringing containers back and forth.